Muy buenas fiqueros y fiqueras y bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo, bienvenidos a un nuevo gameplay del Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Aquí volvemos con otro nuevo gameplay de este tercer juego de la primera trilogía de Mass Effect, con las aventuras de nuestro comandante Shepard. Y bueno, pues obviamente antes de empezar con el gameplay como tal, os voy a pedir que le deis un buen like si os gusta este contenido, si os gusta el canal como tal, que os suscribáis si no lo estáis, que activéis la campanita de notificaciones. Yo recuerdo que en la descripción os dejaré mis redes sociales para que me podáis seguir y también la lista de reproducción que tengo subidas en el canal para que veáis los tipos de vídeos que subo en el mismo, ¿no? Ya sean reacciones, sean gameplays como estos, ¿no? Que tengo subidos o tengo publicadas las listas de los tres, en este caso, los tres juegos como tal, pero ya sabéis que las dos primeras ya están completas, ya las tenéis ahí para que las podáis ver enteras. Si queréis ver la historia desde el principio, ver un juego en concreto, pues ahí también lo tenéis en la descripción como tal. Y también la lista de este Mass Effect 3, que ya sabéis que ya llevamos ya varios vídeos. Este creo que es la parte 4, así que tenéis las anteriores partes también pues en esa lista para que lo veáis desde el principio y así podéis verlo todo de seguido si queréis también, ¿no? Así que bueno, obviamente muchas gracias por vuestro apoyo que siempre me dais con los shorts, con los vídeos, con las reacciones, con todo lo que subo, así que muchas gracias por eso. Así que bueno, ya yendo al gameplay como tal, realmente no sé cuántas misiones tenemos para hacer en este gameplay, porque cuando he entrado al juego y ya me he cargado y demás, ya he entrado aquí en la Normandía, me ha dicho la especialista trainer, la nueva Kelly, digamos, me ha dicho directamente al empezar que el almirante Hackett nos quiere ver, nos quiere hacer una videoconferencia, una videollamada, digamos, entre comillas, y quiere que vayamos a la sala de, creo que era de comunicaciones, creo, ¿no? Donde creo que es es el lugar donde hablamos con Hackett hasta ahora, ¿no? Luego ya hablaremos con más personajes, pero en principio solamente con Hackett, donde nos informa o nos da algunas misiones o es cuando terminamos la misión, pues vamos a él y le informamos sobre la misma, ¿no? Sobre lo que ha pasado y cosas así, ¿no? O sea, que nos ha dicho que tenemos que ir para allá, así que bueno, vamos a ir para allá, vamos a ir a la sala de comunicaciones. Y bueno, también tenemos que hacer ronda de diálogos, así que no creo que de la conversación que tengamos con Hackett nos dirija directamente a una misión. Me arriesgo a ello, realmente, pero es lo que tengo planeado, así que vale, vamos a ir para allá, vamos a hablar con Hackett y luego ya pues haremos la ronda de diálogos con los compañeros de tripulación, a ver si sacan algún temita. Así que primero vamos a hablar con Hackett, a ver qué le pasa, a ver si nos tiene que dar alguna misión o algo. Vale, pues a ver qué nos dice.
Yes, sir. The Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander.
Bastante.
Is there something else you needed to discuss?
Le podemos preguntar, ya que estamos, ¿no? Porque me imagino que ya está, o sea, ya no van a hablar más. Realmente nos ha preguntado sobre la situación de las alianzas, ¿no? O sea que a ver cómo iba la cosa, ¿no? Pero bueno, ya que estamos aquí, le vamos a hacer estas preguntas y me imagino que no saldrá nada más. Me imagino.
Have you pieced together how the Reapers hit Earth?
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Arcturus station before we knew what was happening. From there, it was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Sending us to the Mars archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall.
Eso es inevitable.
Entire second fleet to provide cover for the third and the fifth to retreat.
Ya.
Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
Es que es la guerra más ¿cómo decirlo? Más grande, ¿no? De la historia realmente, así que algo así tenía que pasar.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered, but the Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
It's an advantage. But can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard.
Eso sin duda.
The battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
Ahí con ganas, ¿eh?
How long can we keep that up?
As long as it takes. The reality is, Shepard, everything I'm doing is a delaying action for you. I'm buying us time, keeping us in the game while you gather what we need for this Prothean device. So keep at it.
Bueno, y si atacas con lo que tienes hasta ahora, sería un ataque suicida. O sea que realmente tienes que esperar. No solamente es que esté esperando por nosotros, sino que tiene que esperar. No tiene un plan mejor realmente, así que las dos cosas.
Has your analysis of the Prothean device turned up anything?
Liara appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A big one. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky, building something like this when we don't even know what it does?
To be honest, the thing scares the hell out of me, but the Reapers have forced our hand. 2 centuries ago, scientists faced the same problem in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
Podemos pensar que este arma sea una la bomba atómica de esta guerra, digamos. ¿Se la puede considerar así? Es posible, ¿no?
Any updates on Cerberus?
There's still the wild card here. Hitting the archives on Mars suggests they're after the same thing we are. A way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the Elusive Man was suggesting we appease them. Not like Saren did. You'd think we'd be on the same side, now more than ever.
Cerberus has never played by the rules as we
Siempre ha ido por su cuenta, la verdad.
I don't know what their agenda is, but it has nothing to do with humanity's best interests.
Yo creo que es su objetivo, la verdad.
The Elusive Man talked about controlling the Reapers.
Bueno, es que lo dijo él, así que es su plan.
He's wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars. If the Elusive Man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
Vale, pues ya están las preguntas hechas.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Vale, pues no ha surgido nada más, así que pues vamos a hacer la ronda de diálogos, ¿no? Ya que estamos, antes de ir a ver las misiones que tenemos, que la única forma de hacerlo es ir al mapa de la galaxia, así que ya que está aquí el Primarca, nuestro amigo del Primarca, pues... Y por lo que veo, pues no hay nada que hablar con él, así que nos vamos. Me encanta. Es brutal, ¿eh? O sea... Tengo toda la ilusión de hablar con el Primarca, a ver si tiene algún tema. Y nada, no, solamente las preguntas, ¿no? Ahí me he ido un poco cabizbajo, la verdad. Pues vamos a ir al resto, ¿no? Vamos a ir por niveles, como ya sabéis. Y también tenemos que hablar con... A ver si nos dice algo Trainer. No, vale. En principio no nos dice nada. Que hay miembros, o al menos Garrus, al menos, que volvió en el anterior gameplay. Y estará aquí, me imagino. Ahora lo descubriremos. Vale, pues también voy a hablar con Cortez, con el piloto. Y también voy a aprovechar... Ah, no está aquí. ¿No está aquí Cortez? Ah, está ahí, vale, vale. Creo. Sí, vale, está aquí. Que también voy a aprovechar para ver si puedo aplicar alguna mejora, ¿no? Ya que tengo créditos, alguna cosa, algo para comprar. Pues ya, bueno, eso lo haré... Lo cortaré, pero bueno, que también voy a aprovechar ya que estoy aquí para hacer eso, ¿no? Pero bueno, a ver. Maqueta. No sé. Vale. 2 maquetas. Vamos a hablar con Cortez, a ver qué...
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Es que está aquí, o sea, que es raro que esté aquí.
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
Y realmente creo que necesita pensar porque ha perdido a su marido. Entonces, necesita distraerse, ¿no? Creo que es de las mejores soluciones que puede tener. Ahora mismo, encima, en plena guerra.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
Qué fiel es, ¿eh?
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, the reviews like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Tenemos que ir allí, de hecho, o sea que ya aprovechará. Pero obviamente vamos a animarle, ¿no? Creo que al menos se merezca un pequeño descanso.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
I find it very hard to say no to you, Shepard.
As it should be.
Nosotros mandamos aquí. Vale, pues me está gustando mucho hablar también con Cortez, que es otro de los personajes secundarios del juego, compañeros de pelotón también, entre comillas, ¿no? Porque es el que nos lleva a las misiones, al final es eso también. Forma parte del equipo, o sea que me gusta que en este juego integren un poco más al personal, digamos, ¿no? Al menos este miembro. Este es el único miembro de la tripulación, del personal de la tripulación, digamos, de la nave. Ah, bueno, esta es la meca perra, creo que se llamaba. Y eso, que me gusta mucho que integren también este tipo de personajes, ¿no? Pero, bueno, tenemos aquí a nuestra perrita. La han llamado... Bueno, sí, bueno. En teoría es hembra, ¿eh? O sea que... Porque tenemos que devolverla, creo. Es una misión... En principio es una misión secundarísima. O sea... Que no está... Que obviamente no es importante para la trama, digamos, para la historia principal. Vale. Aquí Garrus no está. Entonces me imagino que estará arriba. Vale, estará en la misma zona del Mass Effect 2, para que me entendáis. Es la zona de... Claro, ahí ahora que han cambiado y han puesto aquí el almacén. No sé qué habrá ahí, la verdad. Ahora mismo no me acuerdo. No sé si era la misma habitación, digamos, o la han cambiado. Pues nada, vamos a hablar con James, que tampoco quiere hablar. Tampoco quiere hablar conmigo. O no tiene temas. Bueno. Y tampoco puedo hacerle las preguntas, digamos. Las típicas preguntas, si se las quisiera hacer alguna vez, o sea, otra vez, no podría hacérselas. Así que, pues, bueno, una forma de zanjar, ¿no? Vale, pues voy a aprovechar y voy a ver aquí las cositas. Vale, estamos aquí con Garrus, que está en la cubierta 3. Está hablando con el Primarca.
He's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Vale, estaba hablando de mí, no pasa nada, pero vamos a hablar con Garrus porque acaba de llegar. Está en la misma zona del 2. Esta es más amplia.
Calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
A ver, Normal, ¿no? Es su planeta de origen y encima está siendo conquistado por los segadores o diezmado. Así que, normal.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7.
Tiene pesadillas con el chico, recordad.
I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the
Por
attack.
verle morir.
Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table.
Cabrón.
Something else you want to talk about?
Ay, Garrus. Espero que lleguemos a ese momento. Espero. Vale, pues vamos a hacer las preguntas pertinentes.
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. Pretty soon, blind hope is all we'll have left. And I hate being blind.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
Por desgracia. Por desgracia. Y de hecho ha recalcado que los humanos, o sea que nosotros, somos los que queremos salvar a todos. Que el resto de razas, fijaos lo que están teniendo que hacer. Bueno, tendrá lugar, también tiene que haber lugar ese meeting, ¿no? Esa reunión, ¿no? Entre las razas más importantes de la galaxia para hablar o discutir qué hacer, si unirse o no, digamos. Pero fijaos que tiene que llegar a esto. O sea, en una situación tan extremista, tan no sé, o decir mala, o sea, es muy mala realmente la situación, ¿no? Es crítica. Entonces, ante una situación así, yo no tendría duda. O sea, yo no, como tal, no tendría duda en unirme a las otras razas y dejar atrás las peleas, todo lo que haya habido antes para enfrentarse a los segadores. Teniendo la oportunidad de hacerlo, que es algo que no tuvieron los proteanos hace 50.000 años, yo lo aprovecharía, la verdad. Pero bueno, eso es lo que vamos a intentar hacer, ¿no? Esa es la cosa.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his.
Anda.
So I went to my
Fedorian, no era.
Everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at CSEC, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
Hostia.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced.
Ya, eso es otra cosa.
Pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
Ojito, a esta pregunta, a ver.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, on for you. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven with this.
Hostia.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold that.
Hostia, no la he aclarado, A lo mejor sería el siguiente, quién sabe, ¿no? Qué bueno.
That's all for now, Garrus.
Primarca Vicarian.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Esta es tu casa, Garrus, ya lo sabes. Y encima es más grande, o sea que... Cosa que ha mejorado. Vale, ya hemos hablado con Garrus. No he hablado con... O no he puesto en el vídeo, no he puesto conversaciones con los otros miembros que han estado en la cubierta 4, pero que ahora estamos en la 3. Estamos en la 3, hemos estado en el nivel de la SEMANAL, en el último, en la 5, donde estaba también James, y no he podido hablar con él. No se ha podido hablar con él. Y luego, ya digo, pues voy a subir arriba, voy a ir subiendo. En la E4 tampoco he podido hablar con ninguno. Y hasta que he llegado aquí con Garrus, que es al único, junto con Cortez, con el que he podido hablar por ahora. Así que vamos a volver a la 2 y ver si aquí hay algún personaje que hable. Aunque le hemos intentado con el Primarca, por ejemplo, y tampoco hemos hablado con él. Vamos a hablar con Sid o con Joker aquí ya que estamos. Terminamos con Trainor, a ver si nos tiene que decir algo. Y me da a mí que, bueno, a lo mejor cuando volvamos de la Ciudadela o cuando hagamos una misión o un par de misiones más, cuando esté, bueno, a ver, si es que si recordáis en el anterior gameplay vimos un mensaje de Ashley que nos pedía que fuéramos a la Ciudadela para hablar con ella. Y aparte también nos comentó un tema muy importante, y es que el consejero Udina le había propuesto ser una espectro, que sería la primera vez que una mujer humana se convierte en un espectro. Le ha dejado la opción abierta para que ella decida si aceptar la oferta o no, pero parece que quiere hablar con nosotros antes, y ya, pues ya aprovechamos y la vemos a ver cómo está, ¿no? Y no sé si a partir de esa conversación, pues a lo mejor le dan en alta, ya se encuentra lo suficientemente bien como para volver. Y a lo mejor, pues volviendo ella, a lo mejor se abren más opciones de diálogo o se abren más conversaciones con el resto de compañeros, ¿no? Quién sabe, a lo mejor cuando el pelotón se vaya completando, digamos, a lo mejor surgen más cosas, pero en principio no surge ninguna, así que vamos a ir probando. Y si no sale nada, pues obviamente iremos por las cubiertas, ¿no? Hasta encontrar a alguien con el que se pueda hablar. Y eso ya lo pondré en el vídeo, ¿no? Pero bueno, por ahora Solamente hemos podido hablar con Cortez y con Garrus, y por eso el resto de personajes con los que he intentado hablar no lo voy a poner en el vídeo, porque básicamente no puedo hablar con ellos, así que eso ya lo cortaré, digamos. Vale, vamos con Joker, que... bueno, deja su comentario. Vale, deja su comentario con Garrus y ya está, ¿no? Con Sid, me imagino que 3-4 de lo mismo.
Yes, Shepard?
¡Sorpresa! Ah, bueno, estas son las preguntas, ¿no? Que se le puede hacer. Vale, pues ya se las hacemos.
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. It's optics face forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the
I will reassess.
Hombre, eso seguro, ¿no?
The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
Can an AI be curious?
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
Tiene sentido. Bien explicado, la verdad.
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
So you're capable of making improvements on your own?
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
Es que yo creo que esta es la IA que más cerca va a estar de un comportamiento humano que vais a ver seguro. O sea que...
How's the new body working out?
It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective. I like it.
Bien, se lo ha aceptado, bien. Lo que es la... la sociabilidad, ¿no? El apartado social, digamos, con el resto de seres. En este caso, bueno, podemos considerar a Sid una especie de medio IA, medio ser orgánico. Bueno, ahí ya depende de cada uno, ¿no? Porque, como digo, tiene un comportamiento de lo más humano posible, entonces.
I didn't realize you had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do, but my programming contains priorities. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
Will all this new feedback be too distracting?
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting. That was a joke.
He visto la cara que se le ha quedado. Hostia, chaval, qué cara se le ha quedado con lo del oxígeno. Ay, madre, por favor. Nunca he visto esta cara de Shepard, nunca. Hostia, chaval.
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to
Hostia.
rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
Ahí se entiende que en el prólogo, en la primera misión, al final aparecía la Normandía, ¿no? Para recogernos. Estábamos en contacto con ellos, con Joker y con Sid y demás, pero ahí estaba un poco la cosa, ¿no? Que la Normandía estaba atracada, pues, de manera obligatoria por parte de la Alianza. Y para la ocasión, para recogernos por todo lo que se estaba montando, pues Sid parece que tiene o ha cogido esa habilidad de poder, como ha dicho, ¿no? Piratear, digamos. Me imagino que, bueno, ha dicho que puede piratear las abrazaderas que mantienen atacada la nave y salir de allí, ¿no? Y es lo que pasó al principio del juego. Vale.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
Hombre, la única forma de hablar contigo, ¿no? Ahora, así que obviamente vendremos aquí. Hostia, es que lo de la cara de Separ no creo que va a ser el meme de este gameplay seguro. Es que esa cara no ha tenido precio. Eso creo que ya ha valido todo el gameplay, la verdad. O sea, vaya risa, de verdad. Vale, pues vamos a hablar con Trainor. Uy, qué cara. Uy. Pero fijaos la cara, mirad el cuello. Bueno, ya se ha girado. El cuello ahí. Se va a romper el cuello. Vale, no va a hablar con nosotros. Así que, pues, bueno, voy a revisar. Por si haya algún mensaje. Que como veis, ya leí alguno en el anterior gameplay, pero el resto ya los leí de pasada. No eran tan importantes. Bueno, alguna que otra sí que era importante, pero era una, pues como digo, para alguna misión secundaria, muy secundaria. Pero ahora entramos en el mapa de la galaxia. Y nos acordamos de que aquí ya tenemos un depósito disponible para cuando tengamos que reponer el combustible como tal. Y tenemos que acordarnos de... Vale, es... Cima, bien, vale. Fijaos los objetivos que tenemos en la ciudadela, porque esto es la ciudadela. Esto es nuevo, creo, ¿eh? Este territorio es nuevo. Reunirse con los diplomáticos. Hostia, ¿y esto? Vale, esto es lo de la academia. Rescata a los estudiantes. Y lo de los diplomáticos ahora no sé qué es. Vale, yo iría a la ciudadela. Nos quitamos ya estas misiones o estos objetivos ya de en medio. Así que vamos para allá. Vamos al laboratorio, ¿no? Vamos a un objetivo concreto. Vamos a ir ahí. Vale, entramos directamente. Vale.
I need to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us?
Esto era una misión que venía de un mensaje, ¿vale?
The team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
Vale.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics.
Investigar
Anything that can give us an edge.
la historia de los segadores y todo lo
The
que
rest of the galaxy says something doesn't
concierne a
exist.
ellos.
I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we can just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Hombre, obviamente puede surgir, ¿no? O sea que, bueno, nunca está de más.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
¡Uy! ¡Eh! ¡Hostia, el Derek este!
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location.
¿La ha matado? Ah,
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
bueno. Ahora ha sido
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
manipulado.
I monitored a
O traidor.
from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
Madre mía. Claro,
What's happening?
vale. Sí, está manipulado por los segadores, seguro, porque le lavan el cerebro a quienes manipulan, así que cuando vuelven a ser ellos mismos no recuerdan nada. O tienen lagunas, digamos, así que...
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then
Creo.
it was dark, cold, like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know. A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
No,
That was you shooting him.
está muerto, tío.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that.
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Ah,
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
otra vez. Aquí.
What's wrong?
Estamos viviendo.
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed.
Hostia.
But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
Vale. O sea que este
There
Leviatán...
is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an
Hostia.
apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet,
También.
given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Muy, muy interesante, ¿eh? El tema del Leviatán. Vale, vamos a investigar esto, porque esto, cada detalle que podamos ver o encontrar va a ser importante, seguramente. A ver, tampoco... Por lo que veo tampoco... Tenemos ahí a Zane, creo. A ver, yo creo que es Zane, porque es de la raza de Zane, pero... Vale, este es el audio registro. Vale. Hago una cosita aquí, vale. Es el experimento de Bryson, vale. Esto es así es como han dejado a a los masillas de Cerberus con los que han experimentado, ¿no? Así estaban. Fijaos que me sigue con la mirada, o sea... Pero... ¿También están investigando esto? Está girando el cuello, qué bueno. Vale, pues no hay nada más que ver en el registro, así que... Vamos a ver. ¿Qué dice el informe? El investigador. Este artefacto suena... se ve peligroso,
Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say, then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Vale.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No. But we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Vale, ahora sí que toca investigar, ¿no? Para cerrar un poco el área donde está Garneau, ha dicho, ¿no? Garneau. Esto no sé si... Nada, esto no sirve. Consola y sistema.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Vale, aquí tenemos a otras personas que también han sufrido de lo mismo. Adoctrinamiento y amnesia. Y posterior amnesia. Vale.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter. You may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
Vale. Vale, aquí... Se abre la puerta. Me imagino que se podrá acceder, ¿no? Vale, sí. Al laboratorio entero. Vale, aquí habrá más cositas. Vídeo diario, ojo.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart? What the hell does that mean?
Imagino que es una pista para que encontremos... ¿No?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the
vale,
decryption
sí.
close to his heart.
Vale. Ya habrá que... Vamos a investigar más y... Hostia, que se puede salir aquí fuera y todo. Uf, madre mía. Del soberano.
How's that working out for you, big guy?
También se puede subir arriba, ¿vale? A ver, vamos a... cuántas cosas.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this... art.
Vale. A ver.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search.
Madre mía.
Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Me imagino que era esto, lo que ha mencionado ahora. Vale, eso no mejora. Rocas.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Vale.
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Vale. Avistamientos de criaturas.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source.
Ultravioleta, sí.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course.
O sea que está en movimiento.
Can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding it now.
Vale. PDA, a ver. La Zoriana, hostia. Del primer juego. Me imagino que también la estaba estudiando. Está comparando la Zoriana con el Leviatán. De hecho, habla de nosotros también. Y la Zoriana, acordaos que también podía adoctrinar a seres. Así que a lo mejor el Leviatán... Bueno, no sé yo, no sé yo. Pero vamos. Está viendo... Parece que hay cierta similitud con la Zoriana, Vale, por aquí no hay nada más. O podemos salir fuera o arriba. Otro dibujito de la hija, me imagino. Oh, a lo mejor está por aquí. Lo de la clave.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
Una clave, vale.
All right. Let's get back to the datapad we found earlier.
Vale. Vale, esto es solamente una habitación. Audio registro. La hegemonía, ojo. ¿No será el Leviatán un segador? ¿O algo? ¿Puede ser un segador el Leviatán? Porque supuestamente lo quieren ocultar al Leviatán, ¿no? Y han contado que los batarianos ocultaron a un segador. Así que... ahí están las pistas. Vale, pues volvamos a... ¿Ha hecho al pad de datos?
Is this Prothean?
Yes. I believe Dr. Bryson and Liara would have had much to discuss.
Can you add a search filter for locations known to have Prothean ruins or artifacts?
Doing so now.
Vale. Otro filtro que menos mal que he venido aquí. Vale, ahí está también. Ah, estos son los filtros, vale. Vale, este era el pad. A ver qué sale de aquí.
These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Of course.
Bueno, a lo mejor nos cruzamos con algún segador. Ahora sí que sí, ya están puestos todos los filtros. Ya... a ver.
Reaper activity.
Vale.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Hombre, yo la delimitaría un poquito más. Creo que hay varias que coinciden, ¿eh? Bueno. Ya lo veremos en el mapa, ¿no? De la Normandía, me imagino. Vale, pues... ya habría que volver y continuar la misión en la Normandía, claro, cuando volvamos. Vale, pues ya he encontrado a Aria, que estaba en el nivel del bar purgatorio. O sea que ya era un ambiente que me imaginaba que podía estar, en el que podía estar Aria, y al final pues la tenemos aquí delante. Así que vamos a hablar con ella. Por fin la he encontrado.
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari consular.
Arya, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
I see. And now you've been processed. Is there anything else?
Hostia.
Nothing.
Fijaos qué poder tiene, ¿eh?
Anytime.
I think we're done here.
Vale. Hasta luego.
Enjoy the show, Shepard?
Hostia, qué entrada, ¿eh?
I guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh?
I guess so. I hate
¿Cuánto
this
tiempo, no?
place.
Bueno, medio año, realmente.
So sickeningly uptight.
Then why are you here?
Cerberus stole Omega from me.
Ooh.
The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my ship list.
Tenemos cierto interés.
He will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole.
How did Cerberus defeat you?
Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
At least you escaped to fight another day.
And that day is coming. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
Cuéntame.
I'm listening.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you.
What are you offering, Arya?
On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all 3 groups. I just need you to close the deals.
No sé yo, la verdad.
Give a criminal a gun, he'll shoot you in the back.
They already have guns, Shepard. I'll make sure they point them at the Reapers. I'm trying to help you. Why don't you think it over? Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sedaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
Bueno.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you? It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later.
Vale, pues tenemos que reunirnos con los 3 líderes de estos 3 grupos mercenarios, así que... los 3 me imagino que están aquí. En la ciudadela, me imagino. Y luego habrá que hablar con el capitán Bailey para que suelte a a la líder de Eclipse, creo que era. A ver si se puede hablar más con ella. Preguntarla, hacerle algunas preguntas. Me imaginaba.
What's your angle on gaining control of the blood pack?
Gnarl will explain it. If we're gonna work together, Shepard, you need to trust me. At least a little.
Bueno.
How do we get the Blue Suns on our side?
Their leader, Darner Vosk, is a twisted little criminal. I expected his demands to be unreasonable, but it turns out he's the biggest pushover of them all. Talk to him. I'll let you be the judge. Call me if you need to.
How am I supposed to talk Bailey into letting Jonas Sedaris out of prison?
I've already leaned on the council. Bailey is in direct defiance of their order. So talk to him. One Boy Scout to another, chain of command and all that crap. Take him to dinner, talk dirty to him, whatever works.
Joder.
What's new with you?
That's supposed to be funny? Let's see. I've lost Omega. I got C-Sec eyes all over me, and I'm holed up in this poor excuse for a nightclub. Can't even get Novarian rum here. In other words, I'm in hell.
Y a la Omega, ¿no? La última, a ver, ¿qué dice?
Plan on taking Omega back?
I think I'm going to employ violence.
A la fuerza.
I'm gonna slap Omega right out of the elusive man's greedy little hands.
Bueno, no ha habido muchas palabras, pero bueno.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
Vale, pues vamos a buscar a los líderes estos. Aquí no sé si habrá alguno. Vale, he visto que en este nivel hay uno de los líderes, así que vamos a hablar con él. Creo que era el de la manada, creo que era de la manada sangrienta. Aquí le tenemos a Turner Bosque, creo que era el de la manada, pero vamos.
Wow. Aria wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
¿Cómo no?
Which is?
A Turian general named Oraka has it out for the
Soles, vale.
He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector. I'll commit my gang to Aria as soon as Oraka's dead.
There must be more to Oraka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Aria's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
A ver, que eso de matar a un general, no sé. No me da muy buena espina, la verdad.
You seriously think I'll assassinate a Turian general?
Aria seems to think so. Or else, why would she send you? She knew the price. The two of you work it out. Oh, and, tell Aria I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
Vaya su normal. En fin. Vamos a hablar con ella, ¿no?
What is it, Shepard?
You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operations. I figured you'd talk to Oraka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
I don't see the distinction.
The distinction is that I'm giving you the chance to save his life.
Right. Why didn't you just tell me this yourself?
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Yeah, he mentioned...
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Vale, pues vamos a ver si está... No, aquí no está. Está Garrus, pero no está este general, así que vamos a ir a otro... A ver, como no sé a cuál ir, pues habrá que ir probando, ¿no? A ver en qué nivel está. Voy a ir mirando y si le encuentro, pues ya os avisaré. Vale, he dado la luz porque si no, no se veía un pijo, ¿no? Así que he visto que en este nivel, en el mapa, está el general Oraka. Está en este nivel y aparte está también Nal, que será o el líder, o la líder, no sé qué raza es o qué sexo es, obviamente. Creo que era un macho, pero vamos. Que Nal también está en este nivel, ¿no? Está en la zona de los apartamentos, así que primero voy a arreglar el tema de lo de los suelos azules. Y ya aprovechamos y hablamos con Nal, que está aquí. Y el otro, el de Eclipse, está en la cárcel, así que habrá que hablar con Bailey. Vale, aquí tenemos al general.
Commander Shepard.
General Oraka, I think we met in Cora's den. You were pretty miserable, if I recall.
Yes. Neck deep in drink.
Es del primer juego, entonces.
I'm clean now. Reinstated.
Interesante.
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding CSEC weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that. Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms.
Si hacemos eso,
destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
Ahí está la cosa, ¿no? Que ahora tenemos que cumplir o ayudar al general con lo suyo. No tiene por qué morir.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through.
Vale, estará por aquí. Vale, sí. A ver.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for C-Sec too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with a bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers rip through.
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, but it'll be chaos. I'm betting things will run on a barter system.
Se la guarda, ¿no? Para el futuro.
My best stock only trades for hard goods and artifacts with real value.
So, what gets me access to your top shelf?
Heh, Turian just waved credits in my face and then spat on it. Nice to see you have flexibility. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with C-Sec, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns.
Vale, pues haremos eso. Y ya hemos encontrado alguna cosa, ¿no? O sea, creo que ya la hemos estado viendo. Vale, vale, vale. Pues nada, vamos a volver con Oraka, ¿no? ¿Era? Oraka, coño. El general Oraka que... Bueno, pues... Imagino que habrá que informarle, ¿no? Que va a acceder y nosotros, pues, como tenemos que hacer análisis de los planetas, pues vamos a encontrar cosas y... No sé si habrá que venir aquí siempre. Eso sí que no lo sé. Pero bueno. Se ha conseguido.
Commander, unless you can find a new source of weapons for C-Sec, I'm putting together a task force to stop the Blue Suns myself.
Hostia. No.
I'll get you your weapons, General.
Vale.
I appreciate the effort, but I've spent too much time out of action, Commander. Won't be able to sit on my hands.
Es que no voy a matar al general, pudiendo analizar planetas y demás. Yo que voy por la vía buena. Y tampoco es que necesite, creo, ¿no? No sé. A los mercenarios, bueno, recursos bélicos, ¿no? Bueno. En fin, voy a ir hablando con el resto de líderes de los mercenarios. Vale, tenemos que ir al punto 2. Vale. Vale, está por aquí. Voy a hablar con Nal y con el otro. Bueno, y con Bailey. Que imagino que será solo eso lo que necesite para el tema de Eclipse. Ahora a ver con este.
What the hell are you talking about?
Crete, Bloodpack's leader. Arya brings him the great Commander Shepard. Crete pledges the gang to her. We're just luring him into the open so we can take him out.
Not the best start to our friendship, Gnarl.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back and try to look like I beat you up or something.
This better be on the up and up.
Quiet.
Arya to look even more powerful than Crete thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected were one thing. Now this. Commander Shepard, want you to know, your head will be hood ornament on my personal shuttle.
Keep your distance, Crete. So, do you agree to Arya's terms?
Most definitely. Arya can use Bloodpack as she sees fit.
Wasn't talking to you, Crete. Grill?
What? You have my word. Now open fire!
Hostia.
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Arya's deal is with him.
Nos iban a matar, ¿eh?
Yes. Yes.
Ah, bueno.
I'm Arya's mole, Shepard.
Vale.
You've scratched my back. Now I'll scratch yours.
Word of advice. Don't double-cross Arya.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
Uh-huh. Good work, Gnarl. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Arya know the light is green.
Vale. Maravilloso. Esto ya está. Ya está hecho. O sea que vamos a hablar con Bailey. No sé si habrá que volver con Arya. Imagino que no, porque ya ha dicho que van a estar a disposición de Arya cuando sea necesario. Vale, luego otra de los mensajes creo que vimos en el anterior gameplay también era otra, parecía que es otra misión también. Que si veis en el punto 4 el nombre de John Dumbau, creo que era este el nombre. A ver.
I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but please, please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
¿Tiene como cosas en la cara o soy yo? Como tema algo naranja.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply.
A ver, ¿con quién tenemos que hablar?
I'm Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
Vamos a hablar con el resto del pelotón.
I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
Vale, pues ya hablaremos con él. Bueno, haremos eso. No sé si dentro del vídeo o no, pero vamos. A lo mejor este es el área de acá arriba. Ah, amigo.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbau, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
Ooh.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet grey market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto.
Kasumi! Oh!
You're hunting a thief?
Del 2.
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting.
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
Vale, imagino que estamos investigando esto directamente.
Remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk?
Aquí la tenemos.
Information like an Alliance Black Ops raid on a Batarian research lab?
I figured it wouldn't hurt to leak it now. Especially if there really is an indoctrinated jellyfish out there. Crazier than usual. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Interesante. A ver, lo de la terminal. Vale. Activado. Autorizar. Vale. Los ingenieros... Ah, los ingenieros del segundo. Autorizar. Nada. Vale, vale, vale. Vale, esto ya está activado.
I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely.
No hay nada que ver.
The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Bueno, pues ya... A ver, de aquí no puedo ver nada más, ¿no? Terminal. Vale, vale, hay que ir ahí. Bueno, pues vamos a ver esto. Vamos aquí a la terminal. Es que nos están saliendo misiones cada 2x3, así que... Vale, aquí tenemos que ir.
Bao, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone. And Alun is...
Mapa actualizado, ojo.
Balone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Alun. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olun's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you roped me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
Vale. Pues... A ver, aquí no hay nada más que atender, digamos. Bueno, sí. O sea, vamos a hablar con Bailey. Me imagino que aprovecharemos para hablar con Udina, pero es que... Vamos a... Esto se va a alargar también otra vez más de la cuenta, ¿eh? Me da a mí. Vale, pues vamos a hablar con Udina, que está más lejos, digamos. A ver si, yo qué sé, a lo mejor nos tiene que contar algo. ¿Quién sabe?
The Council. All I can think is that the more things change, the more they stay the same. I've always loathed that phrase, fatalism. Not what men and women should aspire to. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity is as feared as we are loved. Hopefully that works in our favor now. I'll try to get financial aid from as many worlds as I can. Maybe manpower, a few armed ships. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Vamos a preguntarle.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Counselor Irissa is not like her predecessor. She is colder. If she has her hand on your throat, she will squeeze. Eschil. There you might find some traction. Practical, she might make Machiavelli turn pale, but that's a Delatras for you. Frankly, it's good Quentius spoke with you. His home world is in the most trouble, and he's looking for a
Por ahora sí.
That speaks opportunity.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Anderson would be proud, so long as you deliver. You think you can do that?
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's calm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
I should go.
Vale.
I'll be here.
Pues nada, ya hemos hecho sus preguntas. Y ahora vamos con... Esto lo de... Vale, sí. Pues nada, vamos a ver con Bailey. Para que puede soltar a la jefa de Eclipse.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
It's classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business. Look, there's no way I'm letting that psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
What makes you think she's crazy?
She was a ruthless sadist before she got caught. Her imprisonment has cracked the shell off the nut.
Maybe freedom will improve her.
She rages day and night, Shepard, calling for the deaths of all Eclipse enemies. No, freedom will only give her the chance to kill.
I'd like access to her to judge for myself.
Sure thing. I'm sure you'll agree. Then maybe the council will listen to you and rescind the order. Go to the CSEC outpost. My assistant will connect to Sedera's cell from there. Then call me back.
Madre mía, nos tienen... Vale, aquí tenemos otra terminal para el tema de los ANAR y el tráfico, ¿no? El tema del tráfico.
Wow. Alun's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kage. I'll check transit records for incoming Hanar.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
I'd rather spend whatever time I have left with KG.
KG wouldn't want you to spend all your time plugged into that thing.
Well, he shouldn't have died then.
Vale. Otra terminal aquí, pues ya lo vamos a ella. Vale, otra terminal.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bob. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
He never could pass up a good fight. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
Por ahora.
Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
I thought you were happy with your memories of KG.
Hey, I'm nostalgic, not dead.
Le mola Jacob. Vale. ¿Otra vez? ¿Para allá? Ahora ha dicho que tenemos que volver, vale. Bueno, a ver qué dice ahora.
Bow, here's the correspondence. If there's any mention of soul names.
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
Vale. No estará aquí, ¿no? No, vale. Vale, pues vamos a ir... No sé. Vamos a volver aquí. No creo que esté aquí, pero vamos. Vamos a ir primero al primer nivel. Como siempre, ¿no? Vamos a ir pasando por niveles a ver si encontramos algo. Vale, está aquí Bau, así que... Bueno. Esto es un anar, obviamente.
Zamandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped. Why are you trying to help the Reapers? We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources. The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans? Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers. Ugh. You have got to be kidding me. Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
Pues ya tenemos una raza que está junto a los segadores también.
Stupid jellyfish.
You know, I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness. You're insane, and we can't allow you to endanger your planet. We're taking you into custody. Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Wait, a virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Hostia.
Help him! I'll handle this.
A toma por culo. Y el anar también, el diplomático.
Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
Hostia.
She was here the entire time.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the Collectors, and she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor, with a few friends.
¿Y qué pasa con Kasumi? Aparece, hombre.
You can come out now.
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
There's no way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
The Crucible Project needs technical experts.
I'm not a scientist.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy, and you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it. All that expensive tech just lying around. It's not like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the project.
You say the nicest things. All right. I'm in.
Bueno.
And Shep. Nice working with you again.
Igualmente. Ha sido un buen reencuentro, la verdad. Kasumi, recurso bélico. Ahí está. Vale. Pues a ver, ¿en qué punto estamos? Vale, pues vamos a hablar con el ayudante. Para hablar con Jonah Sederis. O Jonah Sederis, bueno, como se diga.
Connected with Jonah Sederis in her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Lo de que hablar con él, así que... ahí lo tenemos. A ver. ¿Qué nos cuenta esta mujer?
Who's that spying on me now? Ah, I see. Good. Arya's indentured servant has finally come to deliver me to freedom.
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
Bullshit. You have no choice. And when I get out, heads will roll. Oh, yes. You've killed a lot of my people. Don't think I've forgotten that.
You have to move on.
And I will, once all my enemies are dead. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
Yes, Sane, my second-in-command, is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. Now get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Bailey, I've seen Sederis.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
She's a menace. Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
Vale. Esto, aunque... ¿Cómo se queda? Ahí ya no lo sé. La verdad. Porque... Y nos queda lo de Ashley, así que vamos a ver a Ashley y luego lo de lo otro, pues ya lo trataremos, digamos, ya veremos a ver cómo surge, digamos, la cosa. Vale, pues nada, vamos a... Vale, a ver, ¿qué pasa aquí?
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough.
What's going on here?
Man, I'll cut you a deal. You buy us 90 million credits worth of life-saving equipment, and you can name the hospital whatever you want.
Now the truth comes out. My job here is done.
Bueno, vale. Doctora... ¡Oh, Zane! ¡Hostia! ¿Se puede hablar con Mitchell también? A ver.
Hello again, Commander. You're to see our patient?
Vale, se va a hablar con ella.
How's Ashley doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend.
No está recuperada del todo todavía.
Observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
Vale.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Pues tenemos aquí a otro viejo amigo. Ahí le tenemos. Vale. Doctora Rabin. No sé quién es. Esta, ¿no?
I found this metagel formula and figured you could make good use of it.
Ah, lo de la fórmula medigel alienígena de la misión de las muestras de Cerberus. ¿Vale? ¿Se va a hablar con ella? No. Vale. Pues aquí tenemos... Nos reencontramos con un viejo amigo, con uno de los mejores personajes del 2. Así que vamos a ver qué tal está.
Commander Shepard, when I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class.
Va a estar con Zane.
That's her.
Hostia.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
Entonces me quedo muy tranquilo.
I appreciate it, Thane.
Muy tranquilo.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous.
Es verdad.
Keprel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
Vamos a preguntarle, obviamente.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live.
O sea que no se sabe. Cualquier día puede ser el último.
It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
Bueno, no hay más que preguntarle, así que...
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors, My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
Bueno. Pues nada, ya nos hemos reencontrado con Zane. Nos ha contado que tendría que haber muerto según los médicos, pero se ve que la cosa sigue luchando, digamos, contra su enfermedad y que puede caer en cualquier momento. Esa es la cosa. Pero bueno. Vale, pues vamos a hablar con Hugo. Aquí está Udina. No sé cómo ha llegado aquí.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it.
Me está insistiendo, ¿eh?
Shepard.
Muy buenas, ¿eh?
Udina.
Ojo aquí.
Made your decision yet?
On becoming
La
a
tensión.
special? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. Here, I picked this up for you. Figured you had some downtime.
Oh, lo de la poesía. Estoy comprando los libros de poesía y demás porque pensaba que era para ella. Así que es así.
Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed.
No creo que quiera hablar solamente de eso.
It's the truth.
La verdad.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. But where do we stand, Shepard? Did we cut all ties?
Aquí es lo que digo yo, que esto ya era otra cosa. Para mí no.
But I'd like to work this out.
I'm surprised.
Why?
Rumor has it you worked it out with quite a few people.
Pero si me... Hostia, eso ya es echárselo en cara, ¿no? No creo que sea el momento, la verdad.
I don't deny any of it. We both have history. We can dwell on the past, or admit we might have a future. So, what do you think?
We take it slow, okay? Just give me some time.
Okay. Okay. Get some rest. You need anything at all, let me know.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I
A
wasn't
ver.
sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
Nada. Tú cuenta.
I've got time to talk.
Para ti siempre tengo tiempo.
So, what's all this, Lieutenant
Oh,
Commander?
ahora voy a contarle más cosas también, entonces.
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of them.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their
Sí.
metal tentacles right up
Pues
there.
dilo.
I mean, I'll fight with honor and courage, sir.
Roger that, Elsie.
Dilo, hombre, por el culo. Lo digo yo.
I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're past that. Fresh start.
It's gonna take time.
Copy that. But not too long. The bad guys aren't taking coffee breaks.
Okay, what is this? Healing through guilt?
Seems to be working.
Puede.
Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through this, We need to trust each other.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
I have my moments, believe me.
You know, I'm glad to hear it.
Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything.
La fuente de inspiración.
Maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
Yo sé que puedes.
That sounds more like the Ash I know.
Yo sé que vas a aportar todo lo que tú tienes, eso seguro. Bueno, pues ya dejamos de hablar con ella. Ya hemos visto que, bueno, como ha dicho la doctora Mitchell, ¿no? Que está estable, está consciente, pero que todavía no está recuperada para volver a la batalla. Así que, pues me imagino que habrá una... O sea, la tercera la vencida, ¿no? La primera fuimos a visitarla cuando estaba inconsciente, esta vez cuando está consciente, y a la siguiente me imagino que ya es cuando volverá.
Take care of yourself.
Te echamos de menos, Ashley.
You too, Shepard.
Te echamos de menos. Espero que os haya gustado lo del libro, la verdad. Me ha gastado un pastón, la verdad. A ver, no voy a mentiros. Vale, pues ya está todo hablado aquí. Con Ashley se va a pensar el tema de ser espectro. Todavía no lo ha aclarado, obviamente, o sea que será un tema que seguirá más adelante, me imagino. Ahora lo que voy a hacer es hacer por mi cuenta un repaso, digamos, de todos los niveles, por si acaso hay que hacer algo, por si acaso hay algo pendiente que hacer aquí, y si no, pues ya volvemos a Normandía y voy a cortar ya el gameplay, porque, como digo, al final se ha extendido más de la cuenta y ya seguiremos con las misiones que haya que cumplir, iremos al mapa de la galaxia para ver dónde tenemos que ir y demás, así que eso ya lo veremos en el siguiente gameplay. Así que voy a hacer este repaso, como digo, y volvemos a la Normandía, y en el caso de que se tenga que hacer algo, pues lo mostraré. Vale, hay una tal Shain en la zona de los muelles, en la zona 5, donde está Garrus, así que ha surgido un nuevo nombre, así que voy a ir para allá a ver qué pasa. Vale, este salariano o salariana, no sé qué es. Vale, es macho. A ver. Ah, amigo. Vale, vale, vale.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Arya came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
Sane, you should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Arya yourself.
Arya would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
I don't see why not.
Right. Right. Then that's the plan.
Vale, pues ya hemos conseguido el apoyo de Eclipse. Nombrando, o medio nombrando a este líder de Eclipse. En teoría debería... Bueno, no sé si... Debería parecer como que Eclipse se ha unido y que es un recurso bélico. Vale, pues... No sé si habrá que ir a hablar con Arya o con Bailey. Eso ya sí que no lo sé. Voy a intentar hablar con los dos. Ahí está. Ahí está.
You can say that again.
Vale, pues ahí lo tenemos ya. Y faltaría el de los soles azules, que eso ya está pendiente. Así que en teoría aquí no tendría que haber nada más. Así que vamos al muelle directamente. Así que vamos a volver a la Normandía. Y ya vamos a cerrar el gameplay, porque ya lo que queda pendiente, pues ya hay que viajar, digamos, hay que ir a otro sitio. Así que volvemos a Normandía y ya nos despedimos. Vale, me ha parecido justo ahora al entrar que hay mensajes nuevos. Seguramente lo habréis visto, ¿no? Así que bueno, antes de, pues, bueno, ya que tenemos mensajes nuevos, pues vamos a verlos antes de irnos. A ver cuántos hay. Vale, solamente hay uno, por lo que veo. Vale, Omega, es la hora. O sea, que tengo que volver a la ciudadela ahora. No sé yo, A ver. El muelle 42. Me imagino que será justo al entrar, ¿no? Madre mía, el juego no me deja, cerrar gameplay, de verdad. Bueno, pues nada, vamos a meternos dentro otra vez. Esto es improvisado, Esto sé que no lo... Vale, nos vemos aquí al muelle 42 justamente y... Ya tenemos cinemática directa. Vale, tenemos que reunirnos con este. Ajá, ¿qué haces ya? Vale, Aria se ha movido de su bar. No, su bar, bueno. De su sitio. VIP.
So where is she?
Shepard.
Hola. Otra vez. Bueno. Aquí la mafiosa.
Aria, how dramatic.
There are too many eyes and ears in Purgatory.
Bueno, vale, bueno. Sitio más privado, bueno. A ver, ¿qué me tienes que contar ahora?
I assume this is about retaking Omega?
This is about your war, Shepard.
A ver.
Cerberus controlling the Terminus system seriously bolsters their mobility. Since taking Omega, they've spread through the galaxy. Surely the Alliance has noticed.
Cut to the chase. What's your plan?
Kick them out.
Obviamente.
I've amassed a fleet of merc ships. We're going to punch through enemy lines and invade. Once we're on Omega, it's a ground war. That's why I want you. I only accept the best.
Vale, quiere que le ayudemos a recuperar Omega.
The leader of the Cerberus occupation is General Oleg Petrovsky.
Petrovsky. Creo que he escuchado el nombre cuando estaba caminando por la ciudadela,
Don't know him.
¿Ha salido alguna noticia o algo?
Man's top military strategist and best kept secret. But all you really need to know is that he's a merciless bastard.
What's your intel on the occupation?
Petrovsky's army is massive and he's got Omega locked tight. The information stops there.
So you're winging it?
Not at all. There are secrets on Omega only I know. Secrets that will provide us a foothold. I can tell you this. Petrovsky's invasion was precise and ruthless. He'll stop at nothing to win.
Sounds familiar.
Shepard, I know my reputation. I know I'm hated. I ruled Omega with an iron fist. But the people were free. Their lives were theirs. I preserved that. This man took all that away, and he is going to pay. When Omega is mine again, I'll give you everything. I've got ships, mercs, Ezo, all yours for the war.
What's the catch?
I have objections to some of the company you keep. So you'll have to leave the Normandy and its crew.
¿Qué dices?
My crew are professionals.
Let's just say I want you all to myself.
¿Pero cómo voy a ir a Normandía?
Bray will provide coordinates to my fleet. Oh, and while we're still in the Citadel, please be discreet.
En esta misión, supongo. Solamente. Luego para el resto, no.
The fleet is hidden in this system. Signal me when you're on your way. Aria and I will meet you on the command ship. Can't wait to see what all the fuss is about.
Vamos directamente a la misión. Madre mía. O volvemos a Normandía. Vale. Madre mía, cómo se está enrollando esto, ¿Cuántas misiones ahora? Madre mía. Bueno, y eso que he resuelto algunas ya. Y el vídeo se va a quedar muy largo, pero bueno. Ya no nos ha avisado ya Trainor de que haya más mensajes, así que pues ya despedimos el gameplay. Seguramente dure una eternidad como el anterior o más. No sé cuánto va a durar realmente. Intentaré cortar las partes menos importantes y demás. Obviamente todo lo demás lo dejaré ahí. Y ya continuaremos en el siguiente gameplay, pues donde... a ver, tenemos la misión de Aria, de Omega, tenemos los dos soles azules, que para eso habrá que analizar planetas. Y las otras misiones, realmente, la de la academia tenía que reunirme también con unos... No sé, tenía que también tenía una reunión también o algo así. Y alguna más también había. Es que hay un montón abiertas ahora mismo. Así que habrá más huecos habrá más territorios o sistemas en el mapa abiertos para acceder a ellos y ahí se podrán analizar también más planetas, a lo mejor también, ¿no? Sobre todo, a ver, habrá que intentar ir a los sistemas en los que no haya presencia de segadores, ¿no? O intentar ir con cuidado cuando vayamos a esos territorios, que ya veremos si están ocupados por segadores. Y tenemos que ir a esos sistemas obligatoriamente, pues habrá que ir, aunque estén ocupados por segadores. Y no creo, pero bueno, que por si acaso. Pero en el caso de que tengamos que analizar planetas, pues habrá que tener cuidado, porque si recordáis, como utilizamos un escáner para analizar estos planetas, pues cuanto más utilicemos el escáner, más posibilidad habrá de que los segadores nos detecten, nos encuentren y a saber qué pasa, ¿no? Ya sé que no me acuerdo qué pasa, pero bueno, ya eso lo veremos, como digo, en el próximo gameplay, cuando entremos otra vez en el mapa de la galaxia. Y no sé si hacer otra ronda de diálogos antes de empezar las misiones y demás, como en este gameplay, la verdad, porque como no está surgiendo nada, he visto pasar a este tío 2 veces ya. No sé si es un bug, pero bueno. En fin, que ya me despido aquí de este gameplay, friqueros y friqueras. Ya me habéis visto mucho la cara seguro, así que ya lo veremos en el siguiente vídeo, en el siguiente gameplay, sea lo que sea. Así que os espero ahí, y si os ha gustado este gameplay, dejad un buen like, suscribiros al canal si no lo estáis, activad la campanita de notificaciones, que es muy importante, y os recuerdo que en la descripción os dejaré mis redes sociales para que me podáis seguir, y la lista de producción que tengo subidas en el canal para ver el resto de gameplays de los anteriores Mass Effect, digamos, del 1, del 2 y el principio del 3, para que veáis la serie del principio. Ahí tenéis todo, más los otros tipos de vídeos, ¿no? Las reacciones, las noticias como tal, pues todo lo que los shorts. También hay algunas, o no sé si estarán todas las categorías o todos los tipos de shorts, pero bueno, ahí encontráis prácticamente todo. Así que muchas gracias por vuestro apoyo y nos veremos en la próxima. Hasta otra.